Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello, guys. Okay, I think I am live. Ugh, I swear, every week to start a live chat, it's like something has gone wrong. Today, I couldn't find my little clip that I need to put on my little mini tripod to put my phone on it. I have been searching since 4:18 for this piece so I could go live. I'm like, where are you? I did some vlogging yesterday, so I had it attached to my little tripod with the legs that you can twist around things. I was vlogging our Kansas City trip, and I remember I had it, and I remember taking it off because I didn't need it for my phone. I needed my camera, so I took this piece off. And I took everything out of my purse 3 different times because I was like, I know it's in my purse. I looked at my car. It was on the floor in the back seat. I don't even know how it got there. I don't know what happened, but that took me so long to find. It's kind of ridiculous, but I'm so glad that we are now live. Hello. I tell you, if I can start a live chat one week, normal, just being like, hey, let's just jump into it. But for some reason, I can't. I don't know what it is. Woo! Okay. Hi, everyone. It is Tuesday. Welcome to a new live chat. Super excited to be doing a live. I actually kind of forgot. I'm still trying to get used to having my weekly live chats and whatnot. And I filmed a regular video for today. And like I said, I was gone yesterday in Kansas City, and when I got home, which was at 6:45 p.m., I immediately raced into my office and I started editing. It was going to be my makeup monthly today for August, and I started editing the video right away. I had gotten through the first rough, what I call a rough edit, and as I was getting done, I was like, tomorrow's Tuesday and you're doing a live chat in in replacement of a regular uploaded video. So I'm like, you could have spent this hour unpacking your bags or doing yoga because you've been in a car for so long. There was so many other things I could have been doing, but I immediately started to edit that video and I'm like, no. So I almost kind of forgot that we were, well, I didn't forget that I was going live on Tuesday. My days were just mixed up. I kept thinking today's Monday. I keep thinking yesterday was Sunday. So my days are just mixed up, and I was like, oh nope, tomorrow's Tuesday. So yeah, I am excited. I knew that I needed to do a bunch of filming. I need to film today's Willow Bite and stuff. So I thought I would do a little bit later in the afternoon type of live. It's 4:30 my time right now anyway, CST. But yeah, and next Tuesday's live, it's going to be interesting because I'm actually going to be in Florida next Tuesday. So I don't know for sure what time I'll be going live next week. I usually don't know till sometimes the day before. But we will be doing a live chat from Florida, which I'm very excited about. So, but I'm still going to do my live chat next Tuesday. Faux show. Okay, let's see. What was I going to talk about today? I wanted to give, oh yes. I did want to give an update on the donation drive, the Fort Lauderdale area. So I'm very, very excited, but it also means a lot of pre-filming and a lot of editing and getting everything ready to go for being gone. So it's a little stressful. Gotta make my packing list and all of that. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But yes, I did want to give an update on the donation drive that we did because I've been doing the last 2 different live chats I've done. I've had the super chat donations going towards the donation drive that we had, and I had so many people send in donations to my P.O. box. I went to my P.O. box last Friday, and it took me 5 different trips to take everything from inside of the post office to my vehicle. We had so many donations. It was awesome. So I definitely wanted to give an update because so many of you have contributed to this. I tell you. Will we ever have a live chat where I'm not a complete I don't know. So Sunday after the Packers game, of course, I had to watch the Packers. But after the Packer game, I drove down to Kansas City, and I was with Ashley Clady, so we got to hang out that night. And it's so funny. I didn't get there. Well, we both didn't get there until about just before 8 o'clock p.m. And we met at the hotel. And like I was super tired from driving. You know, Ashley is pregnant, and you know she was doing her driving too, but we stayed up until midnight talking. It was like you couldn't like shut us up. Like we just kept talking. It's so cool to be able to just be able to hang out with someone who does the same thing as you, because I don't have that in my real life. So it's just really cool because there's so many different like challenges, and it's just kind of like a different world sometimes, you know? And so to be able to especially be in person with someone and just like bouncing off one another, it's just really such a cool experience. Oh, Sammy said, did we go to Worlds of Fun? Our hotel was right across the street from Worlds of Fun. Like we could see the roller coasters from the window, and I was so jealous. I have been to Worlds of Fun and also Oceans of Fun. Oceans of Fun is where I had my bachelor party because I am an adult. Thank you so much. And I love it so much. So yeah, we got to see the roller coasters. I was so jealous the whole time, but it was really cool. And so yeah, we stayed up till midnight, and then the next day we got up and we did our shopping at Walmart with all of the monetary donations that came in. And you guys, I don't even know how to say this, like, but I was so blown away by the amount of products we could get. Like we had a huge cart full, and even still I probably should have been doing a better job of like keeping track of the numbers, but like at first I was trying to, and then I was like, I think we're probably close. And then we checked out, and we still have, I think it's $140 yet that we can still from the donations that we can use to buy for the Hawthorne Hill organization, which is in Des Moines. So that is like mind boggling to me. It was so cool. Like when we checked out, she said the total, I was like, we can even buy more stuff. Like that was really so amazing. So everyone who sent in a donation via Super Chat or PayPal, or if you sent in like supplies or donations to a PO box, thank you so much. Because also it was crazy, after we got done with Walmart, we went to Rosebrooks in Kansas City to drop it off, and it was so awesome to see. The lady came out with a cart to put to put our boxes and such on. And I mean, we overflowed the cart, and she was taking in boxes, you know, into the place by itself, because we had so much it didn't fit on the one cart. And that was such a cool feeling. Like that was really, really cool to see. And I think that she was pretty darn excited for all of the donations that came in. So that was really awesome. Yeah, and then after that, Ash and I went to lunch. We had Cheesecake Factory, and it was delightful. I had the chicken parm, of course. And then we did get back on the road after that. So that's what I've been doing the past couple days. So I've been a little bit quieter and all of that. Hey, Stephanie Marie's here. Hi. So I've been a little bit quieter on social media because I've been gone. I've just been driving so much too. I mean, I thought for some reason Kansas City was closer after we moved. We're actually farther away. So it used to be like 2.5 hours or so to get there. It's now just shy of 4. So I'm really glad I didn't try to do it all in one day. I'm glad that we were able to meet there at night and spend the night and wake up like refreshed and ready to go, because that's a lot of driving, especially when you're by yourself. Like, man, I was tired when I got home. But that was really great. So we are working on getting a date set up with the Des Moines organization, and then we will do the drop off there. But we also both did a little bit of vlogging. Mrs. Unnecessary said, do you see the difference you're going to make in the world? Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I want to. I mean, I want to. Thank you for saying that. You know, it's a big reason why I wanted to have a platform. I really do, like, I just really do hope that I can make a difference somewhere. So I appreciate you saying that. On My Eyes is the Urban Decay Naked Honey Palette. Yeah, so it was awesome. I can't wait to do the Des Moines one too, because I think that we're just going to be able to have so many different donations that we can donate there too. What's really wild to me is that I first thought of, you know, partnering up with one organization, And I was like, you know, I don't know. People seem to be, you know, excited about it. Like, maybe we can get enough donations for 2. It was really like my big fear that we would be able to like really just be able to get like 1 or something, you know what I mean? And but I was like, you know, let's do 2. And like I'm super happy to like obviously do my donating as well and all of that. I was like, I think that we can handle 2 different organizations. I mean, we could have done 3 for sure. So and also it was so inspiring to be able to talk to Ashley, who I mentioned when I first kind of brought up doing this sort of thing, is that this is something that Ashley and I talked about last year in October when we were in New York together. And so to finally see it come together, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. YouTube, no copyright music. That is really awesome of you. Thank you. To see it be able to come to life was really so awesome. And Ashley and I also were just like bouncing more ideas off of each other. I'm someone who definitely has like, I get really, really big ideas, you know, and there's all these like different things I want to do. And I was, you know, telling her some of my like real big ideas. And it's so cool to be around someone that's like, yeah, like we could make that happen. Like we could do this, like, and all of that. Like that was really neat. So I feel like we were really like bouncing a lot of ideas off of each other, and we'll definitely have some more things coming up in the works too, which I'm excited about. Shirley says that you make me smile daily. That's something to be happy about. Thanks, Shirley. Shirley, you are so supportive, both Ashley and myself. So thank you. We appreciate it. Katie says it's just gonna get bigger. Jessica says, hi, beautiful. I made it. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, like I said, it's one reason why I've wanted to have a platform. It's one reason why I've persevered so hard. I mean, I've been doing social media for 10 years. And, you know, I'm finally just at this level, which is still on the grand scheme of things, you know, still kind of small and everything. But it's really what I'm just like really passionate about. So I'm so excited. I have so many big ideas. I can't wait to get some more things rolling. But we do still have to do our Des Moines drop off. So I'm like, before I go on to like the next thing, like let's get this one, like let's get it done and let's get everything together and all of that. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update since there was so much support, and I was a little bit like, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to vlog. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to make it seem like I'm only doing it because I wanted to like put it on the internet. That's one thing that's always very much scared me about like community service and volunteer work and charity and stuff like that. I don't want to make it seem like I'm doing it just because I'm on the internet, but it's something that's been a part of my life before I was on the internet, right? So it's kind of like a hard balance, but I also wanted to show, because so many people donated to this or was involved in some way or shared it in some way, that I wanted you guys to see too, like what we were doing, what was going on, like what we were buying, like, you know, so I felt like that would be important. So I just did a little bit of vlogging in Kansas City. I'm also not really a vlogger, but I'm going to try to do a little bit more and all of that. So yeah, I hopefully I got a few things. I did get a like a suction thing to put on my car so I could like chat while I was driving. But the downside was that I have the camera that flips up, like the flip screen goes up versus to the side, and where you suction it, you can't flip your screen up. So at one point, as Ashley and I were driving, we were trying to like chat together, and we were both like, you know, we don't know if you can see us. We're not really sure. And I tried to have like a little chat on the way home and just kind of like wrapping everything up and all of that. I have no idea if you can see me. I have no idea if I'm in focus. I haven't been able to watch the footage yet or anything, but yeah, that was kind of funny. So we'll have to see. But I'm just, you know, wanting to try new things and all of that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes down, but definitely I will have a vlog coming. Like I said, I'm trying to do a bunch of pre-filming since I'm going to be gone for so many days, but that one will be coming soon. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Emily says, I like that you're keeping the donation service local and has so much more of an effect that way versus larger national organizations. Yeah, and I do really like, you know, being able to work with, how am I going to say this the best way? I like being able to work with definitely Midwest organizations. That's where I am. I'm in Iowa, if you guys don't know. And it's really nice to be able to do that. The Des Moines one is actually a place where I did some volunteer work in college also, so I was really excited to do it with that. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm someone who, like I said, you know, community service and charity and all of that has been a big thing. But I remember when I was younger, donating so much money to like a really big organization and having it come out that they were like mishandling money and donations weren't actually going to the cause. And I truly can remember when that news came out because I felt so personally affected by it. I was personally affected by it. And I just thought of all of the times that I would donate even like $2, you know, like when I really didn't have a lot of money as like a poor college student, but I still was trying to do like $2 or like the roundup, you know, and to be able to donate, but it still felt like a punch, right? And I was so upset, and it really kind of, but also, you know, trying to look at the bright side, it made me more invested in looking at how to like volunteer my time, like not just my money, if you know what I mean. And so I started looking into more ways of doing that. And that's good. I mean, and I think that's really important too. And that was kind of one of the big things that I was trying to do at first, was to organize like a volunteer like meetup, like team volunteer day and all of that, because I'm like, well, like I don't know for sure where my money is going, so like I'll volunteer my time and, you know, try to do it that way. And so that was why I really wanted to like purchase these supplies, because I like I really know that these supplies are going to be going to actually helping people, you know. So I try to look on the bright side and everything. And I was like, well, maybe that was why that happened. But I just remember feeling so scammed, really, to find out that money wasn't being put to the use that we were under the impression that it was. So Mrs. Unnecessary said, maybe as a Sam Squad we could pledge to donate so many hours a month to volunteering. That's really cool. Raina Lynn's Lifestyle and Beauty says, I volunteer at the Salvation Army twice a week and beach and highway cleanup. That's amazing. I think there's so many things, and you know, sometimes I get worried because I'm like, I have so many big ideas, but even like those, I'm gonna say small, but like very loosely, but you know, like the highway cleanups and such, like those can be really so helpful. And it can also be really disturbing, because I've done highway cleanups too, and it can be so disturbing, like what you find and how much is thrown out and just all of that. It can be very, very eye-opening. I think it's something good to experience, like even almost like if you have like younger children, just so they can see like what's happening if you just like throw something on the ground. Like it can definitely be a very eye-opening experience for sure. So yeah. Let's see. Crystal says, is there a chance you could do a 30-minute notification for chats? I got this one late and I see others did too. I don't really know how that works. I don't know, because I think YouTube is the one that sends out the notification. I don't know how that works. I try to always say the day before, like what time I'm going live, and I try to post it on like Twitter and Insta stories and my community tab and all of that, but I don't really know how it works with sending out. Like I guess I can look into it. I will look into it, but I've never actually sent out a notification myself. So I don't know how that works, but I can definitely look into it. Natalie says, can you do it as a premiere thing? I don't know. I tried that one time. I tried to do like I had it scheduled so you could like see like, and there was like a link and I had it scheduled, but then I couldn't figure out how to go live from that. I'm not a good technical person, guys. Like, as someone, again, who's been doing like in the technical side of things for 10 years, it's kind of embarrassing that I have no idea what I'm doing. But I remember that day trying to go live and I could not figure it out for the life of me. I go live on my phone. I don't do it from my computer or anything, but like I was so confused. I had to delete that one and just make a new one, because I was like, what? So I'll keep trying though. Everyone just says like, because I asked around and they're like, you just go live, and I'm like, like literally there was no option. Like I couldn't even find the live chat on my phone. It didn't pop up at all. Like so I was so confused. Crystal says I just got my first smartphone only 3 years ago. That's amazing. Nana says you can't go live anymore as they changed the rules. What are the rules now? I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was different. You know, everything is always changing so much. April, you said you're so not technical. I'm not. It's like embarrassing. I mean, truly, like it's embarrassing how untechnical I am. Like, yikes. Any chance of an Aries cameo? Oh, thanks for the work. Thanks for the work. You're here. Hi. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. I didn't know that. Huh. So it used to be everybody was able to go live, and now you have to have. Huh. I didn't know that. That bums me out. Elizabeth said, have I thought of doing another monthly calendar challenge as a series, like quarterly maybe? I've definitely thought of it. That was kind of my first thought, was to do something quarterly, and then I was going to kind of have like a theme to the challenge and have like different merch items with it. So I'm definitely still thinking about it. Like I might do one around like December or like January with the new year or different things like that. But I don't know. It was a lot of work. So I don't know. But I did get a lot of feedback on it too. Like, you know, like ways people thought it would be like successfully run and all of that. So definitely have a lot of ideas for the next one. And I've had a couple ideas myself. So yeah, I hope to do it again. That would be a lot of fun. Faux show. Let's see. Jessica says litter is less now than in the 80s. Oh, that's good to know. That's a positive. That's good. I did also want to say, I wanted to chat about my video that went up yesterday, because that video got a lot of responses on it. And so I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who did watch the video. The title was Who Really Has the Power? And also like what are the future for beauty videos. I thought that video was really interesting to get all of the feedback on it, because I was a little bit nervous. Oh, I think my husband's home. Okay. I was a little bit nervous to post it, especially because I was going to be gone. I was going to be in Kansas City and not really on my phone as much, so I wouldn't be able to be looking at the comments. So I was really, really worried about it, but it was so interesting to me, especially how many other content creators spoke on that video. I think that video is probably the video that has had the most amount of other creators give their feedback, and that I thought was really interesting. It was kind of funny too. I'm just gonna shut my door real quick because Mitch just came home. Okay, and Aries is kind of barking over the other day. So Stephanie said, I intended to chat about it in my own live stream today, but we didn't get to. Oh, that was cool. Sarah said you're YouTube famous now. Yeah, I was able to, yeah, Sarah's one of the gals in my thumbnail too. But it was interesting because I was talking to Ashley the night before, and kind of along some of the topics that I touched on in that video, and it was just really enlightening to, you know, kind of hear her feedback and her thoughts on it, and some of the things that she was saying. I was like, wow, like that's something that I covered in the video. And then especially to have so many other creators give in their feedback, I was really, like, I was super, super interested in what so many of you had to say. And it was relatively positive also. I really didn't see a whole lot of like, I mean, it was interesting to get different perspectives, because there was different things that I truly hadn't thought about that other people brought to the table. And I was like, you know, that's interesting, you know, to think about it from that point of view too. But there wasn't a whole lot of just like boo on the video, which I was excited to see that and to have these different conversations going on. But I also I guess I didn't expect to, I don't like, I remember when I saw that the views kept going up, because I kept trying to check on it while we were in Kansas City, just like make sure I knew what was going on. And I kept seeing the views going up, and like the comments were rolling in, and I started to get a little bit stressed. I'm with Ashley, like I'm feeling a little bit stressed, like I feel like this is getting more views. And then I saw that Jen Loves Reviews actually tweeted it on Twitter, and so did Angelica, and there was several creators that were sharing it, and so more people were, you know, coming over to watch it, which is kind of a scary feeling. I mean, it is when you have more eyes on you. It is a little bit scary, especially when it's more of like the commentary style video where there's so many different opinions that can come in. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but honestly, I felt so supported on both ends from both creators and viewers, and I was really so happy about that. One thing I was really nervous about posting that video is I was afraid, I didn't want to make it seem like those who do still watch like the tutorials and the get ready with me's that I was talking about, that those videos tend to get lower views. I was really hoping viewers wouldn't take it as their view on those videos aren't important, and hopefully that makes sense. And I have seen a couple comments saying like it makes me feel like you're saying that my view isn't important on the tutorials just because they aren't getting the majority of views. And that was one thing that I was really hoping wouldn't come across in that video, because I am also someone who still clicks on tutorials and get ready with me videos and shop my stash and older like I still enjoy those videos so much, and they're some of the first that I click on. So I mean, I would just be putting myself down if I was saying that your view didn't count, because I would be saying that my view didn't count either, because I do still watch and click on those videos. So I was really, really hoping, and again, it was only just a few people, and I'm trying to get back to all of the comments and all of that. But yeah, that was one thing I was worried about. And then I was also, you know, I was a little bit nervous because I was saying that I've been seeing some beauty channels kind of move over to a little bit more commentary. And I said, like, my first thought was, you know, I was kind of disappointed. And, you know, it's because I love beauty videos, right? Like, that's how I found YouTube. That's, you know, what gave me such a big drive for getting on YouTube and all of these different things. So I love beauty videos. So when I see, you know, creators kind of moving away from beauty, I'm like, no, don't leave, like, come back, like, don't go away, because I love those. But then I get in my head, I'm like, oh no, I hope some of those creators didn't take it as like I'm saying I'm disappointed in them, or I don't agree with them, or things like that. And so especially when I saw Jen Loves Reviews tweet about my video and leave a really supportive comment on the video, I was like, thank goodness, because Jen is definitely someone who I found through like beauty videos and all of that, but I feel like she's kind of always had like a different style to her videos too, and, you know, almost kind of like the news videos and all of that. And I think that she's doing really cool things. And you know, I don't get to tell someone what they're passionate about. I don't get to tell someone what they want to make videos about. You know, I try to encourage people, make what you want, you know, make what you enjoy creating, make videos that you want to see and all of that. And it's not my place to tell anybody else how I think that they should make their videos and whatnot. So I was really like, oh, I hope no one took it that way. And so when I saw her and a couple other creators, you know, be in support of that video, I was like, oh good, thank goodness. Like, I'm glad that you know, they didn't take it in a negative way, because that wasn't how I was trying to be. But, you know, people who make more of commentary or opinion style videos or all of that, like, I really do give them a lot of credit, because it is hard. It really is hard to put your opinions out there on the internet, because no matter what, someone is going to have a different opinion than you. And sometimes people can state their opinions that's different than you, and they can do it in a nice way or a pleasant way, or I don't know, all of that. And then there's some people that will disagree with you and will come at you so hard. We'll come after you, we'll come after your family, we'll come after your first pet. Like, I mean, it's just like weird, right? So that can happen. So me posting that video yesterday, I was already stressing about it. Like, I mean, I had a whole, at one point I showed in the video, I had a whole list. One, to kind of keep me on track, because I can definitely like go all over the place. But two, I had like side points of like, I'm going to say this, but it doesn't mean this. I'm going to say this, but don't take it this way. Like, you know, as I'm researching and organizing these videos, it's like, I'm going to state opinion A, but I know people are going to say B, C, and D. So I'm already trying to come after those. It's so hard. It gets so complicated. I definitely am someone who I'd like to please everybody, and which is impossible, right? It is impossible to please everybody, but I'm someone who I want that. I want, like, I want people to like me, you know, I really do. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think a lot of us are that way. I do want people to like me. I want people to respect me and all of that. So I get really nervous posting those types of videos. So, you know, when I see people posting more and more of those style of videos, I'm just like, go you, because I think that would be so hard. I feel like that would be so hard to do it like so consistently as well. It's hard to put yourself out on the internet because you just kind of know that you have heat coming back on you. So yeah, so I just wanted to kind of touch on that video too, because I guess I don't know, I guess I didn't kind of expect some of the response there. But yeah, so Jessica said, Jessica said, Jen is a teacher, her gig is different. Yeah, and I think I like her kind of more new style videos too. Like I think she has that kind of like almost like anchor personality. So yeah, she's got some good ones. Tara says, I like how Jen's videos are informative rather than condemning or accusing. Your opinion videos are always so positive and well-intentioned. Thank you. Yeah, I think Jen does a really good job, for sure. Okay, let's see my opinion, or my opinions are going so fast. My comments are going so fast. It's hard to feel safe to put out your opinion. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see. Finding Life's Beauty said, I saw all the stuff about Trend Mood today and everyone's saying she doesn't get consequences because she's so powerful, so it was really interesting to have that video in my head when I saw that. I agree. I was trying to, I filmed my Will I Buy It today since I was gone yesterday, so I was trying to get caught up on the new releases and all of that and see what was going on. So I did see that she leaked some info, and I do touch on it a bit in tomorrow's Will I Buy It also, but I don't really get it. Like I don't get how it can keep happening, you know? And that is kind of a bummer to me and a disappointment. I personally am someone who, like, I don't like when stuff gets leaked. I don't think it's fun. Like I don't need to know about new releases that badly that I need to see it before the brand announces it. So, you know, kind of a bummer. Kirsten, am I wearing the Naked Honey palette? I am. It's Britlin says, are you going to Creator Day? I am. I'm very excited. Very excited. I will be in New York next month, and there might be something exciting happening there too, but stay tuned. I gotta get it. We gotta get it all put together. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to New York. I think it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited to go to Creator Day. I haven't been to one before, so I think that will be interesting, and I'm also excited to go back to New York. So I think it'll be fun. I also got a direct flight to New York, so I'm very excited about that, because last time, going to New York, that was a heck of a trip, let me tell you. So I was really excited when I found a direct flight. Eliza says, Samantha, I love you, thank you. Come to San Diego. I would love to go to San Diego. For some reason, San Diego has been on the top of my list. I don't know if I have like a big reason of like why I really want to go there, but I have really wanted to visit San Diego. Let's see. Okay, Heather says, new watcher as of today. Well, thanks, Heather. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Sam and Perry. Hello. Perry says hello. My scrunchie also says hello, because I feel like this is a very large velvet scrunchie, and I'm super excited to have it. Maria says, I hope your trip there goes better this time. I hope so too. But yeah, I'm gonna fall off my bar stool. I am very excited about that. I think those are really the two topics that I wanted to cover. I wanted to chat about the donation drive, and I wanted to just kind of touch briefly on the video that went up yesterday, because again, it's still getting more views and like retweets on Twitter. And I don't know, I'm kind of that person that I don't want like a viral video, if that makes sense. I'm kind of that person that I think I want to grow like steadily but slowly, versus having like a video get you know, like a crazy amount of views in a short amount of time, because I think it's kind of scary to have more eyes on you. And because it's more eyes, it's more pressure, it's more expectations, it's more, I mean, just so many different things. So it's nice when you can kind of like build your community, especially if like I make a joke. Like sometimes I can have like dry humor or whatever it's called. So sometimes I can make a joke, and if I don't say like I'm just kidding right afterwards, like I'll get a comment of like that's not a funny joke, like, or why would you say that? And it's like, okay, because it was a joke. But you know, like people haven't had time to understand your humor or how you speak or things like that. So I would almost prefer that. So when I see a video like starting to do well or like starting to take off, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I don't want to look at my comments. Oh my gosh, like that's how I feel. So I was getting a little nervous yesterday, but again, a lot of it has been positive. And again, I also really I wanted to do that video to get feedback from creators, but also especially from viewers. I was just really fascinated to get different opinions and different feedback, and I definitely got it. There's a lot that I took away from the comments, and I haven't even made it through the majority of them yet. Like I'm still trying to go through them, and I'm still really trying to read them, because you know in that video I'm asking for feedback, and so many people were giving great ones that I really wanted to, you know, read the comment in full. Like, you know, got to read it a couple times over to make sure I'm like understanding everything that they're saying. But I get a lot of feedback, and one thing that can be really, I think maybe can be a little bit more challenging with the internet today versus like how it was 10 years ago when I started and all of that. I don't know if this is gonna make sense. This might sound kind of dumb, but I feel like there's probably more people on the internet these days, if that makes sense. And like with YouTube has gotten to be such a huge space. More people are on YouTube, are searching out YouTube. You know, for a while, YouTube was really regular people uploading videos about whatever it was they were passionate about, whether it be beauty or fashion or gaming or how-to videos or I'm just getting some text messages in, or like different things like that. So, what was I trying to say? So it was like regular people, and now there's a ton of celebrities that also have YouTube. So I feel like that brings more eyes over to YouTube, that brings more viewers over to YouTube. So I think with what I was saying, that sometimes it can be hard because like we get comments of like we want this, but then like views don't always add up. I think it just can be harder because there's so many more people that we're trying to please, that we're trying to make content for. So it can just be so hard because, you know, I can read one comment of someone like, I love tutorials and I seek them out, and the next person is like, I think tutorials are over, like we need to move on, we need to evolve with YouTube. And you know, there's always just going to be conflicting or differing opinions and all of that. But I don't know, maybe that's another reason too why it can be so hard. And like I said, I just think that it can be a confusing time as a creator for sure. So I don't know. So yeah, I did want to touch on that video. Sorry, we can stop talking about it, but there was a couple points that I wanted to make there. And like someone said, like we do have to evolve. Like, you know, things are always changing and all of that. And you know, sometimes it is like you just have to kind of like move on with the times and all of that, and things do change and everything. We can't always just be stuck in the past, if you will. So I get that too. But we're about at the 40-minute mark. Shoot, sometimes my comments go so fast. I don't know if you can see my fingers when I try to look at them. Okay, so Sarah says, I love you, Sam. Hello. I've been watching you for years, and I write the will I buy it in my planner every week. That's so cool. Fave YouTuber for sure. All things in terms of content, film what you want to film. Thank you. That's so awesome. Let's see. What was I gonna say with that too? Oh yeah, and that was another thing in the video that I was kind of talking about. Like, you know, I look at my analytics and I look at what videos have good views, and I want to make those videos. But at the same time, I definitely was saying like, but don't just make videos that you only think is gonna get views. I feel like through my time with YouTube, I think I kind of got sucked into that at one point. And you know what? Probably I don't want to say everybody. I hate when I say that. But I feel like maybe a lot of people can kind of fall into that too. And it didn't make me happy. You know, there was a time where I thought, oh, I have to post tutorials and, you know, I have to go buy something new and then I have to post a tutorial right away. I hate doing tutorials. Honestly, I do. Like, I do not like them because I just do makeup for fun, man. I'm not out here feeling like I'm trying to like teach people where to put things or what brush to use. Like, I'm just showing you how I do it. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good, you know? But when I was falling into like always have to post these tutorials, or even like one year, I did a Halloween tutorial. Like, why did I do a Halloween tutorial? I don't know. And oh my gosh, and I was so stressed, but so many people were asking for a Halloween look, and I saw all these other videos doing fabulous, like over the top Halloween with like full edited, like intros, and all these crazy things. And I was like, yeah, I want to be a werewolf. And let's see how this goes. And it was terrifying, and I hated every second of it. Like, did not like it. So once you move to videos that you actually really enjoy doing, it makes you like it. Because for a while too with YouTube, when I was trying to do all these different things that I thought were like popular and all of that, it made YouTube feel much more like a job to me. Whereas, especially in that time, I was still working for free and I was just doing it for fun after, you know, all of the other jobs I was trying to do at the time, writing and publishing and working in the book industry and all of that. And so, you know, it's like I would film YouTube videos when I had some time, but it started to feel like a job, and it almost started to feel like doing something, like I kind of dreaded it, honestly. I was like, you know what, this might not work out for me. And one person that I continually credit, and someone who I'm so glad she said this, and I'm so glad I heard her say this, but it was Jessica Braun, or Jam Beauty 89. And in one of her videos, she said, I don't want to do tutorials. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. I just want to be a chatty makeup channel. I just want to talk about the makeup. And I was like, that's what I want to do too. Like, that's what I want to do. And so it was almost like I needed to hear someone else say, you don't have to be like everybody else. You can do your own thing, and you know, and all of that. And I'm always so thankful to her. I know I bring up this story so much, but truly, I mean, I definitely had that thought of like, I don't know if YouTube's the space for me. I don't like doing this. This isn't fun. This feels like work, and I'm doing it for free. Like, that sucks. And so to hear her say that really kind of changed things for me. So that's what I recommend too. Like, of course, you do want to do videos that you think are going to do well, or you think your audience will want to see. And I do think that it's important to look at analytics. I do. But I also don't ever want to come across as saying like, only do videos that you think are going to go viral and be amazing, and all of that. Because that's just, you know, that's just not how we should do things. Holly said, hey girl, I made it. Hello. I hope you're having a much better day than the last few lives. I am. Thank you. Thank you so much. How do you accomplish all you do in a day? I think you're a superwoman. Oh man, I'm not. You know, I think I do so much in a day because I really neglect things like cleaning my house. You know, like if you guys were to come over, you'd be like, how do you live like that? Like, no wonder I couldn't find my little clip from my phone today. Okay, it's because I lose things. I'm like the most cluttery person ever. Like, if there's a car just drove by and a dog was hanging out the window, that was awesome. I'm just like such a cluttery person, and I wish I wasn't. Like, I wish I was organized or just cleaner. I don't know, but oh man, it like is embarrassing. Like, when people come over, I'm like embarrassed and like trying to shove things in a closet. It's not good, man. It's not good. I love that you brought planners the other day. Oh yeah, I bought a new planner and it shipped, and I'm super excited about it. What was it called? Started with a P. Why am I blanking? I have peach in my head. That's not right. Plum. The plum paper. I don't remember, but I just got a new planner. Why plum planner. That was it. Okay, gosh, I was like totally blanking on the name. I think I have something in my eye. Oh my gosh, I mean, how will I make it? Yeah, plum planner. And I'm really excited. I got the shipping notification. I did like my cover with like my initials on the front, and I think I found like the perfect planner. So I'm really excited about that. Like the layout and everything. Like fingers crossed. Like I hope I got a good one because it was kind of pricey. And I also I got stationery, which I'm super excited about. It was really interesting because in the live chats, so like there was one live chat where I was talking about giveaways and how sometimes like it gets super frustrating as a creator who spends so much money on giveaway products and then also can spend a pretty penny on shipping said giveaway products, that when like a giveaway is still going on, you're getting comments of like, why doesn't this giveaway have a winner? Like, this isn't a real giveaway, you're a scam. Like all those different things. You're like, what? No. And so I was talking about that, and I had so many people comment to say that you have won one of my giveaways and that you guys have kept the note that I put in the box. You know, someone said I still have your business card. Someone said I still have your post-it note stuck on my vanity. And I was like, I never thought that someone would keep those notes. And so I was like a little embarrassed that I was either just doing them. Like sometimes truly it's on a post-it note or like a blank page from one of my notebooks or a business card. And so I ordered some like personalized stationery as well, so I can write it on a nice note, so that way if anyone wants to keep these, they look a little bit nicer. So thank you to everyone who said that, because I never even thought of that. Gina said, I have your card that came in my giveaway that I won. Yeah, I didn't think anyone would really keep that. And so I ordered some nicer stuff, which I'm very excited about. So I'm excited to get those too. So thanks for everyone who wrote in to say that, because I was like, oh wow, I never even thought of that. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, Valentine, you said I love handwritten notes. Yeah, I do too. And I try to do little things like that if I can, because I think that it's cool. I think that it's nice, and all of that. So yeah, that's really cool. Crystal says the book you signed is kept in a very special place. I treasure that. Oh, thank you so much. I haven't tried Happy Planner, no. I went with Plum Paper. I almost did Happy Planner, but I ended up going with Plum Paper. I don't know why that's so hard for me to remember. Hello. Oh, Jennifer said you got one of my autograph books too. Oh, thank you guys. I can't wait. My next book is with the proofreader, and I'm going to be really excited to, once I get her update, because she kind of is what will tell me, kind of to help me put together the timeline for publishing. So I'm going to be really excited when I hear from her, so I can get going on the timeline and everything. Let's see. Plum Paper personalized stationery is so pretty. Oh, good. They have a couple designs I've been mulling over. Good. I'm really excited to get it. Oh, Jessica said you want a hard copy of my next book. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it'll be here soon. I hope to have a date real soon, because I have most everything else like pretty much done for it. I just need obviously the proofreading to be done, and then to put it all together for the print book and also the ebook. That takes a little bit of time too, but yeah, it's all coming together. Thank you. Shirley said you post what makes you internally happy, the world will adjust, kid. Thanks, Shirley. You're always so awesome. Thank you. So yeah, okay, so we're almost about 50 minutes, and my stomach is starting to growl, which is not good, because that means it's probably only like 5:30 and I'm starving. But I'm gonna go eat dinner soon. Okay, I'm really glad that you guys like the 5 books that Michelle Wong and I did in collaboration. That was really cool. I had so much fun with that video, and it was so cool to read some of the comments. Like, you can tell how excited I was, or like didn't stop smiling, or different things like that, because I really did just have the best time making that video. And I didn't realize until I sat down and was really thinking about these life-changing books, to see truly the journey of these books and how they really have shaped my life. That was fascinating to me. I really didn't put that together until I was getting ready to do that video. So that was really so very cool to see. And I just love books so much. I love books. So yeah. Thanks for the book. Said you'd love to see more book related content. That video rocked. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to bring more of me in here. Like I thought about doing like a kind of like one of like those morning routine videos and all of that, and I thought it'd be fun to like bring a camera out to like where areas and I walk and just kind of seeing me how I plan my days in the morning. I don't know, just different things like that. I feel like a lot of lifestyle stuff is kind of being requested more these days, or viewers are really enjoying them more on YouTube. So trying to figure out a few different ways. Definitely want to vlog when I go to Florida next week and that experience as well. And I don't know, but yeah, if you guys have any other ideas too, if there's any other kind of like more of those lifestyle type books. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it, you guys. Lifestyle type videos that you would like to see, just let me know. Definitely need more Aries content. Yeah, I would love to shoot with her when we go on our walks because she is just hilarious. Like I try to post like little videos or things like that of on the walks, but like she is just so much fun. Today she scared up a bunch of turkeys and I about had a heart attack because she saw them before I saw them and she was sneaking up on them and I saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of turkeys. Like I should send a photo to my husband. And so I'm like pulling my phone out to try to get a photo and then all of a sudden Aries like runs in on them and they all just go flying and like one's like flying right at me and I'm like, oh, help, save me. I'm like running like, please don't get me. Like I'm so afraid to just, whoa. Oh my goodness. This is so terrifying. Turkeys are big. Like, ooh, turkeys are big. Thanks by the Brooks says, I think Aries needs to do some dog toy reviews. She's a local celebrity. I mean, she really is. She's 1000% a celebrity. So yeah, maybe even like incorporating some vlogs of her like getting her bark box is hilarious. She is so excited. She knows when it's time for her bark box. You should see her when her food box arrives because we get her food from Chewy.com. And so when her box arrived, it's like, hallelujah. She has never gotten any food in her life. And this is the first time she's getting food like that. Like she's just so excited about it. So that's so funny. And doing yoga with her. I post a few little clips here and there on Instagram and stuff doing yoga with her, but I think it'd be really funny to do like a whole routine with her because she's all about it. She loves yoga. She has a great downward dog. Like she's the best. So yeah, definitely, like I said, just kind of brainstorming some ideas and all of that. And yeah, again, like I said in yesterday's video, you guys have so much power. Your comments, your suggestions, they really do help me, and I know they really help other creators too. So yeah, I just really appreciate any feedback that you guys have. But yeah, so we will see. Let's see, tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's the Will I Buy It. Thursday is going to be a Makeup Monthly, and Friday is going to be testing some new expensive makeup. So I hope that you guys enjoy some videos that are coming up. I'm going to go greet my husband since he came home and have some dinner, but I hope that you guys have a good night. Thank you guys so much for coming by the live chat. I appreciate you so much hanging out with me for a while here. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.